Hi guys, welcome back to our daily market analysis and let's get started. Nifty is down by 336 points. Yesterday I was telling this Nifty forming bearish engulfing pattern, maybe more downside 25,500 will act as a support. It did at the start of it, but yeah, eventually it did break the support. But you can understand this, right? I was like technically I was right from the closing of 807 to like 500, so that's a 300 points move I would have captured, right? If you just would have listened to this, Bank Nifty is looking strong, support at 60,500. What actually happened here? Bank Nifty broke the support. So here I was wrong. Even though if 60,500 is looking at a support, so if the moment it did break the support, you'll be able to understand that that becomes a resistance, right? So if you look at the 5-minute chart of it, the moment we were talking about the 60,500, actually in the morning it did break this, and the moment it gave a closing below this, somewhere around this, you got a very big target till like 60,100. So that's the understanding of just support and resistance. Don't look at markets in a way that people try to understand that this is happening, that is happening. Nothing is happening. Fundamentally, I don't care about Russia, China, India. Like I care about India, but yeah, I don't care about what's the border issues and what is the tariff and stuff. Nothing. Just look at chart. No noise allowed. Draw support resistance, follow single strategy, single system, not a strategy, single system, support and resistance. Try to draw it on a monthly time frames, 6 months time frames, 3 months time frames, 12 months time frames. The higher you go, the more visibility you'll get. I try to stick, as I'm talking about it on a regular basis, I'm trying to identify what's happening onto the intraday levels where actually it can go. So I try to understand what is going to happen next day and next day and next day, and that's how that's how I usually able to understand that. That's how I'm able to understand that the moment it gave a closing below 25,900, the next support was at 25,500, and in just 2 days, like Nifty is down by like 400 points. By God, if you would have captured this, like you would have made almost the ROI on a per cap on a per call per lot, you would have made 30-40,000 approximately. That's a 400 points. 100 points capture is equals to, for a single lot is 6,500. For a 300 points capture, at least like 18-20,000. But again, you'll be like, okay, that's too higher of you want to say. But you've got to understand this, that the next sort of support is looks like at marginal support again 449. Then there is a bigger, so the moment it breaks this 449, like I think tomorrow at the start of it, again there's 150 points difference, there's 150 points gap. On a monthly time frame, I'm able to draw the support and resistance, right? Let's try to look at. So in order to actually give a clear glimpse of it, I'll just for now remove this 449, and we'll talk about 3 months time frame for a while, because 3 months actually is something that works very best. 25,490. So after it broke this 25,500, again you have to wait for the closing. It should actually hold for this downside for some time, or I think it's going to trap and stuff, and maybe the chart will go again on the higher side. But you have to actually see what's the price action looks like. But on the chart looks terrible, and we have to actually, because it gave a closing below 25,500. But as we just don't rely on chart, we rely on numbers as well, so that we make our probability much more stronger. Let's try to understand it from this perspective. So give me some time. So yeah. So Nifty broke 25,550 level, 500 level. Next major support at much down levels, like at 24,600 again. These are the levels that we talked about it, and on 1st of Feb we actually did achieve it at 24,600. actually watch this audio, say the series of mine that the next support, the next support on 1st of Feb, before 1st of Feb, 25,000. 23rd January I was talking about this, that both indices took major hit even after news. Next possible support is 57,600 and 24,600 for Nifty. On 23rd January I was talking about this. 23rd January I was talking about this, and after 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 trading days we did actually achieve this level. So you can backtest all the videos, and the Excel sheet as well, that how exactly we have written it, and I'll actually share the Excel sheet so that you'll be able to make some sort of model out of it. Actually it will be a much more relied on data when you're actually trying to think about it, considering that my English was fine on the Excel sheet, so that the models will be able to understand what my sentiments were. Yeah. So without further, I discuss about things. Bank Nifty, the next 3 month is at 60,100. 3 month was actually at just 60,100 only. There was no okay. The resistance that I did draw was from the pivot points. Okay, not from this. So 60,100 still acting as a support. Not a problem. Bank Nifty, the support looks like at 60,100. So if it breaks again, the chart can go much lower. On a 3 months, if we'll be able to see this, then we'll go to like 59,500, again 600 points difference, almost 500 points difference, not 600 points difference. Yeah. So okay, I just did something. So let's try to look at option chain, open interest. Again, a lot of resistance, no major support. We just actually talked about it. Call writing happening at current levels. No major support. See, that's not actually a good thing for what you say this. PCR is at 0.5. I think there's something wrong with India and Indian markets, but that is because of IT. IT thing that we are currently facing. The Nasdaq and Dow is also down, and that's why our markets are also down. I'm having some sort of neck pain today. FI DI data. Let's try to understand this. On 13th of Feb, the data is updated. Bought 43,000 call options. Bought 1.25 lakh put options. Negative 5,000 call options. 92,000 put options. Again negative 49,000 call options. Sold 49,000 call options. Sold 2.2 lakh put options. That's positive. So FII and Pro are bearish. Client is bullish. Let's try to understand what's happening into the futures data. Okay, so I can see the futures data. Sold 2,400 crores in futures. So clearly the next support is at 24,600. My intuition says that. FII sold 2.4k. So that's a big number if you're actually following it from some sort of days. Rose off in futures today. What's happening to the stock? So in cash market, FI sold, holy shit, they sold like 8,000 crores of stock. That's a major number after a very long time. I'll tell you this. This is like crazy number. Oh my god, shocking for me. Come on. FI sold, I think the largest number that I'm actually writing in this series, 7.3k. Maybe major some sort of deal that would have gone, because 69 crores, 2 crores, 2 crores, 30 crores, 1800 crores, 2000 crores, 4000 crores, 4000 crores, 2000 crores, 3000 crores, 5000 crores. 5000 crores was a major. Yeah, but nothing like this till this series that we've been talking about. Negative day for India. IT stocks are bleeding low. S&P is going up, Nasdaq taking support, DAX again, all the markets again, something is happening that we have, like devil's eye, that like buri nazar, right? That's what we talk about in India. कुछ तो नज़र लग गई है. Gold is at okay, it went up by 1.7%. Silver taking support at 235. USD INR consolidating. TLT going up. EDV going up. US 10-year bonds going down. 10-year bond yields going down. US oil not actually breaking the $65. I was hoping that it would break, but yeah, BTC after a very slow selling, so that was a trap for the sellers more. Again, it's taking a resistance at 69,000. I don't know how, what do you say, prominent this resistance is going to be, or maybe it'll take some sort of support here and move upward. But till this time, this stands at a resistance, 69,000, still acting as a resistance. That is all for today's series. I think we are headed for more downturn. The data shows us that very much clearly. Actually, the options data, right? When you're trying to look at it, not this, but this, yeah. What is happening to the FIM Pro? They bought like 1.25 lakh put options, 99,000 put options. After a really long time, I'm seeing all of these big numbers coming up from at least FIM Pro. And mind me, actually we have to mind them when they're actually doing this very big moves, selling a lot of stocks. I think futures also would have, so futures also they increase this. Let's just see the futures chart. Futures also, they're increasing their futures set position. Not looking good for index. More bleeding ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, see you. Good night. Bye.